So today we're heading about an hour east of here to visit two different families. One that owns a lot of ducks and chickens and geese and so on, and the other family have a lot of sheep, horses and a lot of other things as well, because we need to learn if we're gonna make this work. First up, we went to a little village called Undrom to visit Tove and her family. We've never met before. I simply wrote in a local Facebook group if anyone nearby would be open to welcoming us and teaching us how they run their farm. Because I truly believe that true wealth is knowledge, and the only way to actually learn these things is to ask for help. We're not meant to do this alone. We're meant to come together and share the experience. In a world where the food prices keep rising and the quality is going downhill, for each day I'm having a harder time trusting what I buy in the store. Where does it come from and what's even in it? Most of us have no real understanding anymore of what and how food ends up on our plates. We've lost touch with something as essential as how we nourish ourselves. That's why today we're taking steps to reconnect with the basics. A lot of people talk about self-sufficiency, but is that even possible these days? After asking Tove about 2,000 questions about their different birds, we waved goodbye and drove to meet Ellen and her family. We've never met them before either. I briefly mentioned to the group we go to baby swimming with each Monday that we're looking to get sheep this summer, and one of the moms said, "I know exactly who you should visit." So I reached out and asked if we could come by. They have a ton of animals, but what we specifically came here for is the sheep. And I can honestly say that I could spend hours in here with the lambs. They are so insanely cute and curious. Our cabin in the forest is already a lovely place to live, but I feel like adding these animals is going to not only provide us with food and company, but also make the area come alive in a whole new way. So right now we're standing at basically the border of our property and the forest we own. The cabin is somewhere over there. I hope you can see it.
Yeah, because I really want to get like an overview over how big our property actually is. I don't think I really know it.
No.
I've been living here for what, 4 years?
Yeah. That's the property line.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are we gonna have ducks? I feel there's still so much we don't know, like what kind of, maybe they will love to be in between the trees, but I don't know.
I think that would be fine, but what ducks need, that's why we need to be closer
to the water.
To over there, because the whole point is to use the stream that we have. Yeah. And that's the main difference between chickens and ducks. Ducks need access to fresh water all the time, and since we have running water from the mountain, we don't have to switch out water buckets all the time like most people do. Yeah, so my idea is to make their area basically around the stream, and create a new dam over there. So here you can see the stream coming down from the mountain and our pond going under a road here and then continuing down this way down to the lake basically. So what do you think? Should it be on this side of the stream or the other side?
Then you have to clear out a bit.
Yeah, but that's no. I have a machine for that, so
yeah, okay.
That's no problem.
If we have the ducks over here, can we have sheep on this? Or with that limited how our space for where we can have sheep?
Oh, you mean that the ducks are cancelling out the...
Yeah, like they're taking up the space, for example.
I think they can co-live. Don't you think so?
I don't know. We're so newbies in this.
No, but that's the point.
Yeah.
We have to just jump into it and try, I think. I'm thinking that we're using the stream going down here and then digging out a new little pond so they get like a round little thing to swim around in. If this is the stream going now, like this, instead of just flowing it through, I thought I could just make it like this a bit.
I understand that, but where do you want to do that?
Somewhere down here, I'm guessing. So here is my idea, to extend it somehow.
Yeah.
Because they can't just be in a constant stream, they need a bit of rest in the water as well.
Okay.
That's my thought. So if we extend it here, like a big O or a circle, they have the stream flowing straight through it, and then they have like slower areas of the water, like a bit here to the sides. It's gonna be a ton of work digging this out.
Wow, don't you need a machine for that?
Maybe. I don't know. After so many new impressions and decisions to take, we felt like we needed to clear our minds. So we went on a little forest adventure.
How am I gonna do this? I have so small legs. I'm so afraid of just... What am I gonna do? It's gonna have to help me.
Jump!
You're so funny. Thank you.
Whoa. So we are right now out and exploring what we very recently named the beaver forest. I discovered this place very recently by chance when I was out walking the dogs, and completely tipped over a big portion of the forest here. The beavers are basically our own little forestry company, cutting down a lot. So today I'm taking Christine here in August to show what it's looking like. Now we're getting closer. Do you see something?
It's so impressive.
Isn't it?
What a little animal like that can do. Like, see. Wow. Also, you can see here, over here, when they really have cut it down.
Yeah, big trunks.
Wow. Like, you don't know what we're looking at.
It's super impressive.
So impressive. Wow.
Imagine having teeth strong enough to bite through this.
Whoa. It's completely wet, like from all the...
It's sap.
Yeah.
They seem to be quite selective. It's just birch trees.
Yeah, exactly. Over there as well. Wow, that's
Where?
a big one.
Oh, there, yeah,
Wow.
that's true.
So can we ask them to maybe slope it down and to keep the forest?
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you agree, August?
We'd like to keep the forest so we can walk here.
Hey! Eh? Eh? And here you can see they're actually gnawing off the what we call näver. All this completely shoot off here, all the way up. I don't know if you can see them, but there's a lot of logs underneath the water as well. Here you can see all the tunnels it's swimming up in. Getting great cover and then into the forest and start gnawing and eating more trees. Christine is asking if any of you guys know why beavers only take birch trees, because that's the literally only kind there seems to be cutting down, and even the birch bark. Hey. Ah. 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 Ah.
Oh, camera.
So when it comes to being a bit more independent and relying on your own resources, for us nothing is almost more important than obviously water, but firewood, because the reason or the way we keep warm in the cabin is by fire. So we need to cut down a lot of trees, see what's been tipping over in the winter, and we recently had a big storm here. And I thought I'd taken care of most of the tree trunks that had tipped over, but I just found another one. It's gonna take me a while to get it back to the cabin, but it's gonna fill up maybe a quarter of the entire woodshed. As you can see, it's quite large, and this is, this is basically middle of the tree. It goes a long way that way, and a very long part that way as well. I thought I would show you so you actually understand the size. Now I've been cutting a few pieces. Okay, no, stop. Okay. My idea was to put it on my shoulder, but it's it's too heavy. So yeah, this is one out of maybe, I don't know, several hundreds. So whew. This is so rewarding to me. Being outside, carrying these monsters of logs. This feels way more rewarding than any job I've ever had in my entire life. Like standing in a store, working for someone else. This is actual work for me that is actually benefiting me, like directly. There's so much meaning to, for me at least, cutting down these trees, standing here working my ass off so I can keep our family warm in the winter. That gives me so much purpose in life, because I think, if I'm talking from a male perspective, I think if we men don't have a purpose and someone that we need to help out or support, take care of, I think we're gonna go really depressed. Or I've been in that situation before myself. I'm sorry, I just saw the first bumblebee of the year. I mean, all these small things make me so happy. I don't need more than this. I really think that deep down we men really want to be the providers, the protectors, and it may seem like a very small thing just standing chopping up firewood or cutting firewood. But to me, somehow deep down in my genetics or what I am as a man, it makes so much sense. And I know for Christine that for her being a mom, you know, she had an idea of like, I really want to go after the career, I want to do this, as well as being a mom. And of course she has an interest of still working and she loves what she does as a hormone therapist. But when she became a mom, like that just completely switched. It was super interesting to see. Like, I want to be a mom now. And that's what I want to do because it feels like that's what I'm supposed to do. So after visiting Tove and Ellen was one with the sheep and her family, and Tove was one with the ducks. What did you feel about ducks versus sheep and so on?
I'm just so excited to get some animals here.
Yeah.
Like, really excited. I have... Are you excited?
Yeah, get animals on the property.
I'm just excited to start trying out having animals again. Like, you know, I'm a horse girl. So
Yeah,
I know
exactly.
how that is. Dogs, cats. I even have birds. You know, so I know these kind of things.
Exactly.
But I have no idea what we're going into.
No, I think you had the correct way of saying it. Like you said, we would like to try to have animals.
Yeah.
And that's why we're borrowing the sheep from Ellen this summer and trying that, so we can just try how that feels like.
Yeah.
And I feel like ducks is not super big of a commitment compared to buying sheep and so on.
Unless I'm gonna fall completely in love with them.
Yeah.
Give them all names and that good to.
Don't you think you will?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably, especially if we get them as babies, then
Exactly,
I know
yeah.
that. Yeah, I just look really much forward to try it.
Yeah.
Again, I want him to grow up with as many animals as we can handle. Yeah. Then I also just, you know, my family, I'm coming from a farmer family.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think, you know, the luxuries in, you know, where you
Yes, it looks so.
where your meat is from and where your eggs is from and stuff like that. I feel there's something extremely beautiful about that.
Yeah. But like that's what I really reacted off. One of Ellen's kids.
Yeah.
She was. I asked her. I didn't get that. She didn't get that on video. But one of her kids that's 8 years old soon, I think. I asked her, how is it for you to have animals? And she just, her whole face was like, I love it. And you can see how important that is to have for a little kid. To grow empathy, to see the cycle of life with life and death, and where you're getting your food from. I think that's
It's so beautiful. And that's exactly like.
That's a bit too deep. Vad vill du då? Vill du klättra över här? Vill du klättra tillbaka här? Det var kul.
I just have to tell you guys, this filming today has been challenging. We have tried many times.
Yeah.
But then
For hours actually.
then I'm cranky and tired, and you cranky and tired.
And I'm cranky and tired. It's so easy. Yeah, but
It's been a true Sunday today.
kolla här, oj men tofs på.
Wow, that's
Oj.
cool.
Tjo.
He was like, oh, cool.
Yeah. Do we have lightsabers? Chum, 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 chum. Chum, 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 chum. Since we are so incredibly new at this, if you have some recommendations of like how to have ducks, sheep, animals in general, we would love to hear it. We have a lot of people to ask already, like Tove and Ellen that we met earlier. Of course, I think that's the key also to kind of succeed in this, to have people to ask.
It's been such a tough day today. Älskling. Åh, skatt.
Okay, thank you for watching this video. We'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.